Are you ready to rewire your brain for success? Welcome to Success Tapping with Carol Look. I'm your host and I'm glad you're here. As you know, we're going to need to change emotional conflicts, limiting beliefs, or self-sabotaging behavior if you want to change your relationship with success. And my favorite two questions to ask are, what's the upside of staying stuck where you are? And what's the downside of the next level of success that you're aiming for? In this video, we're going to talk about the fear of being visible. It comes up all the time, every week for years and years in my clients, that fear of being visible, that's what blocks them. So see if you can ask that question for yourself. What's the upside of staying where you are? And what might be the downside of being more visible? Because when you are more successful, you're often more visible and you can't help that. You can't get in the way of that. So when people aim for more success, this worry and this risk comes up. So see if you can measure it on the 0 to 10 point scale. Just say out loud, I'm afraid to be more visible. Keep it very simple. 0 to 10, how true does that feel? I'm afraid to be more visible. See if you can tune into your body and get a number on that. And maybe you imagine yourself in a scene where you are more visible and successful. On a stage, writing a book, offering a new program, or whatever your business is, the next level for you, would it create visibility, and does that scare you? So see if you can get a number, 0 to 10, and tap along with me. Here we go, side of the hand. Even though I'm afraid of being more visible, don't you remember what happened last time? I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Remember, there's always a last time. Even though I'm afraid of being more visible with my success, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway. Good, go to the eyebrow point, either side. I'm afraid to be more visible. Side of the eye, I remember what happened last time. Under the eye, I felt too vulnerable. Under the nose, if I become more visible, I might feel exposed. Chin point, I'm afraid to be more visible. Collarbone, no wonder I keep getting in my own way. Under the arm, either side, I'm afraid to be more visible. Top of the head, what if I get hurt and targeted? Good, take a breath. Now, if you don't have a time in the past where you were more visible and you thought it was dangerous or unsafe, that's okay. We can still use the language. See if you can measure it again, that thought of you being more visible, that picture you had in your mind professionally or personally where you stand out more and you're more visible. And see if you can measure the fear, 0 to 10, and we'll tap again. Side of the hand. Even though I'm still afraid to be more visible and successful, I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Again, even though I'm still afraid to be more visible, it makes me feel unsafe. I deeply and profoundly love and accept who I am. Eyebrow point, I am afraid to be more visible. Side of the eye, what if I get hurt? Under the eye, it feels exposing to me. Under the nose, now I get why I'm in my own way. No wonder I keep getting in my own way. I'm afraid to be more visible. Under the arm, what if I become a target for other people? Top of the head, no wonder I keep getting in my own way. Good, take another deep breath. See if you can measure that fear again now. 0 to 10, I'm afraid to be more visible, right? Maybe something could happen. Maybe someone will take a shot at me, whatever it feels like to you. See if you can measure that again, and maybe you go picture your next level of success, and that's how you get the number because you're in it. You feel it. All right, we'll do one more. Side of the hand. Even though I'm still afraid to be visible because it still feels unsafe to me, I accept who I am and how I feel about it. Even though I still feel afraid to be even more visible, I accept who I am and how I feel. Eyebrow, I'm afraid to be even more visible. Side of the eye. I'm afraid to be even more visible. Under the eye. What if I get hurt? What if I keep feeling unsafe? Chin point. No wonder I keep blocking my success. Collarbone. I'm afraid to be more visible. Under the arm. And it shows up in my behavior. Top of the head. I'm afraid to be more visible. Good, let's go around. Let's do a round of gratitude tapping. Eyebrow point. I love being visible. Side of the eye, because I'm serving others. Under the eye, I appreciate the visibility I do have. Under the nose, and I appreciate that I can heal these old fears. Chin point, I appreciate who I am. Collarbone, I appreciate my fears and my healing. Under the arm, I love being more successful and visible. Top of the head, I appreciate who I am and how far I've come. Good, take another deep breath. See if you can measure your fear again on the 0 to 10 point scale. Keep tapping with this. If visibility and feeling vulnerable and exposed is an issue for you, you'll see it in your behavior. You'll get in your own way. So keep tapping. All right, thanks for watching. Go to carollook.com/success to learn more about my books and programs and to sign up there. Thank you.